All right, I'm standing here with Katlego Khanyisa, lightweight, 4-0, looking to go 5-0 on Boxing 5. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling well, Hayden, and yourself, man?
I'm good, thank you. Obviously, we've had a recent opponent change. Ripfomelo Chikwambana was supposed to be your opponent, and unfortunately, he got KO'd over the weekend, so he's not going to be available for the contest. What's your thoughts on the last-minute change in opponent?
Oh man, business is business. As long as I'm happy that they could get a replacement for me to get back into action again. So the main thing was getting back into action, getting back into the ring, and climbing up the rates, man. The ranking, I mean, in the lightweight. Because hey, that's the one way to get to the top, facing the best to get there, and that's where my focus is at.
Obviously, you're going to be fighting a new opponent, and it's going to bring out a new contest. Does that change your game plans for the fight?
Not really, because it's not like the guy has a different stance or a different game plan. Maybe because there's not going to be any video footage that I can study on the guy, it's not that much of an importance. We're just going to put in the work as usual, get into work, get into sparring. Plus, I've been preparing with the best, like the Laratos, the Sivenatis, who are going to be fighting. It's fight week for them. So yeah, I've been getting a lot of proper prep, and I'm ready, man. I'm ready to get back into the ring and do what I need to do.
It's a nice development tournament. Obviously, you want to be featuring with amongst other development or even people in your gym that are developing as well. What do you think of the bill?
Of course, we got Ishmael Kadri for the past three fights. We've been in the same cards. So shout out to Boxing 5 for making sure that we are consistently in the game, consistently fighting. And we got DJ. DJ is back in action again. Also been fighting. Exciting card over there. So it's an honor to be an undercard for such proper champions. And yeah, man, with regards to myself as well, as like we say, being active is a major thing here in boxing, and it's good to be having Boxing 5 pushing us and making sure that we're always on the big screens.
Going into the fights, obviously each fighter has their own goals and aims. What have you been working on, particularly in your own developments?
Okay, so if a lot of people noticed that in my past fights I was actually switching a lot. I was going southpaw, turning orthodox because of my hand, trying to protect the hand a lot. But yeah, now I'm feeling like I'm strong. My hand is much better. It's on point 100. So I'm be working more on my orthodox stance and trying to get the knockout, man. Getting him out of there as quickly as possible so that I can move on to the next fight.
I know that obviously the last fight was the first fight since you had your hand injury and you came through really well. I mean, at this point, surely you got to be fully healed?
Yeah, 100%. I am not feeling any issues in the hand whenever I'm sparring, whenever I'm hitting the bag. So I feel like I've made 100% recovery. Still going to be taking care of it, being cautious here and there, but yeah, business has to go on.
Business has to go on, and obviously in your last fight you got the stoppage, so that was a big boost for you.
That's true. It was the first stoppage, so we improved to 4-0 with 1 KO. Now we're looking to go to 5-0 with 2 KOs.
Recently in your weight division as well, if we're looking, I know that we in the prospect phase of your career, but I mean, we've got to be keeping an eye on that SA title. You saw the defense of the title happening with Kaya Busakwa defeating Ayanda and Nkosi, a former stablemate of yours. What's your take on that?
Hey man, it's a game. You know how it is. The belt changes hands. It was, I guess, Busakwa's turn to be now champion, and of course, I have my eyes on him, and I'm looking to take that belt from him now. So it's the game. At the end of the day, you know how it is in boxing. Whoever deserves it the most is gonna get it, and I feel like I'm en route to deserve it more, and it's gonna be my time. It's cat's time.
Cat's time. And obviously, I think we did an interview back when you were about 2-0 in your professional career, and you're calling out the likes of Talent Beloy and Kane Fourie. Are they still on your agenda this year, or maybe for next year?
Look, man, you know, one mistake that should not happen again is like having hot prospect fighters fight very soon. You know what I mean? It should have substance to it. Like, let's say maybe if it's a title fight, it makes sense, because now we're meeting as young prospects very early without any much value for it to be happening. So now rather let's all build ourselves up, especially the best in the top 3 guys, and then we meet when there's a reason to now roll in the ring. Then it's going to bring out more excitement. It's going to make the fight more valuable, like us fighting in 6 rounders and 4 rounders. It doesn't give the quality that it deserves to the fans and everyone out there.
I hear you, and I think you're referring as well to your fight against Sipo, where two highly rated amateur boxers met in the ring, both 2-0 at the time, I believe.
That's true. And he recently got back to it now.
Yeah.
He's in the winning streaks. He just fought the Doctor, my previous opponent, and he also just won an unanimous decision. So who knows, man? In the future, maybe as time goes, we might meet again. But as he moved divisions, we never know.
All right, give us a prediction for this particular fight. I know the opponent has changed, but surely you've got that in your mind, what you want to accomplish on the day.
Yes. So I don't see the fight going all the way. Whether it's an 8-round, I think it should be another 8-rounder again, because I'm looking forward to getting back to 8-rounders and 10-rounders. So I don't see it going past the 5th.
Okay, that's a good personal goal to have, and obviously you've just started getting your KOs. They've started creeping into your career, so hopefully that trend continues for you. Do you have a message for your opponent? And just quickly, your opponent is Kwabe. They've changed recently.
Yebo. Mr. Kwabe, man, put in the work. You have everything that you need. Video footage, everything. Go study me, go do what you have to. But